Hello and welcome to my Pokemon Leaf Green Regrown Nuzlocke. Pokemon Leaf Green Regrown is a GBA decompilation ROM hack designed to fix numerous long-standing issues with the original Fire Red Leaf Green games. It modernizes the gameplay experience, adds more post-game content, enhances Kanto and Sevi Island maps, and introduces cross-generation Pokemon while retaining the original region and mechanics. It's quite fun. So when we last left off, I faced my first tragic loss of the run with dear Marigold. Is she still in the... She is not. Okay. Been a little bit since Magnolia, that's what it was. Forget who Marigold was. Poor Magnolia. First loss of the run. So now I'm looking at the rival battle, and I think I'm going to challenge myself a little bit here. I'm going to keep Maroon as a level... I'm going to keep Maroon as level 5 until I've finished Nugget Bridge, I think. And then I'm going to go ahead and rare candy her up to level 20. Or probably 21. I don't know. Whenever I'm getting ready to fight Misty, I'm going to pump everything up to level 21. But let's see. What level was the rival? I think most of his stuff was like 17, 18, right? With a little bit of 19. So I've got Champagne here at level 21, but I want to put everything else up a little high. Actually... give me a quarter of a second. I will just go ahead and Google what his level is, because, you know, I should probably know that so that I'm not uselessly grinding, because the whole reason I hacked in rare candies was so I didn't have to grind. Oh, yeah. 17, 16, 15, and 18. And, okay, so he's going to have... Okay, so in that case, I will go ahead and I will rare candy up Blonde to level 18. Oh, Stun Spore. No. No. I'm going to try the setup strat with Blonde again on Misty. And then everything else, I'll just put it up to 16. Whoops. Okay. Periwinkle gets to be 17 because Periwinkle is a special boy. Neon gonna evolve? Neon gonna evolve. Now, here's the question. Do I evolve her into Nidoqueen before the Lieutenant Surge fight? Or do I go ahead and keep her as a Nidorina for a while to try and get some good level up moves? So I forget I forget Nidorina and Nidoqueen's learn set, and the learn sets in this game have all been updated as well. Leech Life on Speak of the Devil, changed up learn sets. So am I gonna need Poison Powder for anything? Because I know Sleep Powder is really strong, and Celadon has Compound Eyes. I mean, it's not like it's... If it was bulky, Poison Powder would be pretty good, but not, so... Okay. Let's go ahead and fight our rival. So, leads with Pidgeotto. Level 17 Pidgeotto. What do I have that's good against Pidgeotto? Hopefully I can get Periwinkle to evolve and level up, and then that will be pretty good. You know what? I think I'm going to use Zephyr as my answer to Well, you know what? Why, when I've got something super strong, why limit myself from using it? Life update. My keys feel a bit sticky because the paint was scraping off of them, so I borrowed some of my roommate's varnish that is used for painting his minis to paint on top of my keys. And it's really nice. It's stopped the paint peeling off dead in its tracks, but it's got like a slight tack to it. Oh good, I need another one of those. It's got like a slight tack to it to make it easier to not drop the mini, and that's just kind of resulted in a smidge of a yucky feel. It's actually not that bad. Like, I keep wiping my fingers expecting them to be sticky, but it's not. It's just extra texture so that my fingers aren't slipping. Alright, let's go. Now let's see if I should have leveled up. I was wildly over-leveled for this last time, so it'll be a little bit more of a fair fight this time. I forget. I think Shampagan here is more of a special attacker than a physical attacker. Yes. Yep, this game maintains the full physical special split, with the exception that Dark and Ghost have been flipped. So all of those Gen 3 physical Dark types actually make sense, and all of those Gen 1, well, you know, they're Gen 1 Pokemon, but they're special sweepers. They make sense too. Finally. Who am I going to use to switch through this? Celadon. Oh, well. Okay, Celadon, don't miss the sleep powder. Your life depends on it. Nice. Now we send in Blonde. I'm going to get off of Growth, and then we're going to just have a little bit of fun here. Oh yeah, Brock in this new run was much easier than the first run. I know I don't have it on camera, but previous runs, Brock had a pretty scary demon Slugma that had their updated version of Magma Armor that effectively removed its weakness to Water-type moves. And so this isn't a difficulty hack, so I can see why they removed it. Because it just, damn, still lifted. Because it just, like, really did make it much harder. But at the same time, I feel like Slugma fits Brock just as well as the Kabuto that they swapped it with. And it also gives well, okay, if it didn't have Rock Tomb, it would give the person who had, oh, that's a pain. It would also give the person who picked Charmander something to do. But it didn't, so it unfortunately was just kind of a demon against all three of the starters. Okay, that actually went off really well. But yeah, like, so, I mean, just remove Rock Tomb and give it a, put it in at a lower level, I think would also help to lower its overall difficulty, and, you know, it'd be a bit of something to be a nice road bump for Squirtle and Bulbasaur players would be nice, because otherwise, like, without it, Blonde just literally... You motherfucker. Oh no. I didn't account for the tail lips. I just thought I was going to sweep. Okay. Beat that, yay. Okay, well. That's lovely. You fucker. So that hurts for this upcoming gym. Yeah, as I was saying, really way too easy to steamroll through Brock in the new update, I think, if you had even a single grass type, which it puts multiple grass types before his gym, so it just kind of like anti-difficulty even if you have Charmander. That said, oof. Okay, what did I say I was gonna... When did I say I was gonna level up Maroon? End of Nugget Bridge, or was it just after beating the rival? Because honestly, because... I don't want to risk Razzle Dazzle, honestly. You know what? Okay. So Razzle Dazzle is a future... Razzle Dazzle is a future Cubone. At least it's not minimum attack, minimum defense, maximum special attack, Razzle Dazzle. Last runs was the fastest decision to trade a Pokemon I have ever had. Oh boy. We're off to a lovely start today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Don't miss. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Zapper is particularly good here either. What is... I think she's a boosted special attack? It's probably gonna use... It's not gonna use a poison move, I don't think. Metal Claw. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, a lot of updated movesets for this game. I've glanced at the documentation for a few things. I have specifically not looked at that, so I have no idea what I'm looking at, what I'm looking forward to in there. Yeah, you have no regrets. I have some regrets. Well, at least Magnolia isn't alone in there anymore. Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna bring Champagne. So here's the question, am I going to get an Abra again? I don't think so. Well, I was hoping for a flinch, but that worked out. Oddish? Okay. And then what's after Oddish? Bellsprout, maybe? Ooh, nice. That's something that would be a nice quality of life feature, is like a, hey, these are your debuffs that you have right now. Because I'm just coping a little bit that if I had had something reminding me that, like, hey, you've got two or three defense reductions you might want to pull out. Yeah, I'll just blame the game on it. It's not my fault. Damn. Oh no. Okay. And I have to remember that this thing can potentially have Sand Tomb, so I don't actually... Oh boy, Zephyr is kind of my best option against it here, honestly. With the tragic death of Bellsprout. Okay, I need to swap her out, though. Periwinkle, please don't die. Awesome. Almost. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you fucker. Oh, no. Zephyr evolves at level 22, right? Can I swap out Periwinkle? Can. Okay, good. Oh boy, I'm winning the baby game for babies. Youngster Timmy. I should stop by the store and stock up on Pokeballs. Yeah, so my pondering was to potentially just completely ignore the these two routes here until after I've gotten a Great Ball, so that I could more or less guarantee that I catch an Abra. I don't think that that is such a good idea at this point, because Oddish could be in this grass, and that's gonna be useful for Misty now that Blonde has suffered a horrific early death. Oh my, it charged its horn up with bird energy to peck us. What makes it different from horn attack? I don't know. I'm just imagining vague bird energy. Oh, nice. I forget if they changed it, whether Golbat evolves by friendship or by just levels now. I hope it's by friendship, otherwise I'm putting her in first place for no reason. Oh well. I'm not greeting a potion anymore. Not falling for that mistake. Do 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 do. Oh, speed tie. Easy. Not even 1 point. Do I have any berries in my pouch, actually? I have an orange berry. And a person berry. Okay, not exactly hurting for options there. Want to join? Are you sure? No. Oh yeah, they changed the music for the rockets. It's pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna pop a confusion on this, and then I'm gonna swap to something. Or I'm gonna misclick Fat Finger. Let's see, so that was 13, so I'm not risking a crit here. I am now risking a crit. Ooh. Bet you don't do it twice. Told you wouldn't do it twice. Okay, well, unfortunately, you would have been my option there, but that's okay. Sure, Periwinkle can pick up the slack here. Please, Periwinkle, don't die. Oh, is this... okay, well... Okay, I'm just gonna end this. I'm not risking it anymore. There we go. Okay, yeah. Is this damp Periwinkle, or is it... You shush. Or is it water absorbed Periwinkle? Because Periwinkle might be damp. Shame. And lower special defense. That is a shame. Okay, so not particularly useful in the gym then. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Bill's house before I level everything up to level 21 with candies. Just keep a little bit of risk there, keep some tension, because I know how the Nuzlocke, I don't know, the fan reaction goes. Like, when things are going well, you're rooting against the Nuzlocker. When things start going badly, then you can root for them. Attract. Interesting. How much money do I have? What? Oh, right, yeah, because I probably sold some rare candies, didn't I? How many balls do I have? A lot. Okay. Okay, let's just put champagne first, because that's going to be the tankiest thing I've got. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, you gotta be. Well, I mean, we saw that it gets Metal Claw, so maybe they buffed Beedrill a whole lot. Okay, what was I using for the... I had a Beedrill in another run. What was I calling it, though? Where's my list of tabs of different colors? There you go, get back in the ball. It was orange I was using. Oh, there is no good orange. Welcome to the team, Butterscotch. Yes. Butterscotch for Beedrill. Is Butterscotch gonna fit? Whoops. I think it was like wheat or something. I'll just go for wheat. Whatever. If I can have a Bellsprout named Blonde, I can have a Weedle named Wheat. And, okay. Another... I get to swap it out. All good. Okay. Come on. Oh, you fucker. Oh, Amber! Amber, you dick! I wonder if there's any chance here, before this point, to run into something with a trapping... Well, I say that, but I'm pretty sure Teleport bypasses trapping moves, doesn't it? So, saw your feet from the ground. Is that the right kind of feet? Why am I trying to... Why did I get into why did I get into a fight with this person to try and level up Champagne when... Oh, you fucker. Am I an idiot? Come on, it doesn't have much special defense. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting just money for this. Oh, well, that's nice. And here's where I'd send out my Bellsprout. If I had one. I just need to rush Bill's house at this point. Man, this is being... Okay. Confusion. I don't know how I forgot the Psyduck has confusion, but I did. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll take a 100% accurate confusion move. Okay. So I need to go buy potions, because I'm pretty sure I'm down to like less than 10 of those. Maybe go scream into a pillow for a little bit. Because I have lost Bellsprout and Mr. Mime so far. Oh, super potion. That's handy. Well, at least grass types aren't particular. Well, I say that, but I think I just missed one of the best chances to pick up another grass type. Because, like, what are my other options? Execute an Executor, and then, like... I don't even know. This guy's probably got him a chop, right? I think this is the Onyx dude. He is the Onyx dude, okay. Hopefully this thing doesn't have Sand Trap. Okay, just gonna have to swap her out, that's okay. Oh, shoot. There we go. Come on, hit yourself again. You know you want to. Don't hurt the tadpole. Don't. There you go. Thank you. Somebody's playing along. My boyfriend is cool. I mean, you're like 10, so I really doubt that. Damn, it just ate those. Like, it didn't even flinch. Damn. Okay, let's hit it with a special attack then and see what that does. Let's get Periwinkle out of here and see what that does. Okay, let's just end this. Boy, an early Jigglypuff would have been really nice for misting. No, it's... I seem to remember getting one, but... I don't know, I don't have one in my box. Guess I must have been imagining things. Oh, lady, a lot of ladies do. Fuck me! Oh no! I'm gonna blame the sticky keys. Ugh. Wow, I thought I was so cool there. Oh no, and this is the one that does... Okay. Yeah, Zafir can take care of it. Zafir's got 3 levels on it. Zafir can take care of it. I meant to close out this episode after Nugget Bridge. Guess we're going to Bill. Yeah. Okay. You're decent. Okay. I thought he caught me there. Yeah, I bought all these super potions. I'm gonna use all these super potions. Okay, look away, punk. There you go. You're probably gonna have a Machop, I imagine, right? At least one of these guys around here has a Machop. I got a fighting move for you. Well, that's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Do it again, though. Bet you won't do it twice. Oh, boy. Okay, accuracy drop. Not messing with that. You know what? Periwinkle can just sweep, hopefully. Forget what level they made Poliwag evolve in this. Because I do remember seeing that Mind Reader. Is that the one that... Ooh! And Hypnosis, okay. Mind Reader and Dynamic Yeah, Mind Reader Hypnosis, Mind Reader Dynamic Punch. Are you? Oh, right. Accuracy drop. Guess it's a good thing I did the Mind Reader then. Come on, Periwinkle. What does a single... Okay, no, I'm not risking this anymore. What does a single sand attack lower your accuracy by in general? I don't think it's that much, but then again, I missed 2 hits just now, so... Gotta be something reasonably substantial. Aha! Oh yeah, something I liked about this, the addition of Johto Pokemon. Yeah, so to defend my choice of saying that I think Slugma fits in with Brock, Slugma isn't actually a Johto Pokemon, it is a Kanto Pokemon. It first showed up in the Cinnabar Islands after they got blown up by a volcano. And then, as we've seen in Pokopia, whenever that volcano chain goes all the way up at least to Pewter City. So I think it fits just as well as the fossil Pokemon when the museum is in town. Yay! So now here's the question. Do I keep Periwinkle, or do I trade them for a Jinx? Or Smoochum? That will become a Jinx. Da, 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 da. My last Periwinkle didn't get to live that long. I'll burn some regular potions for this. Yeah, and then, like I said, I think it's just better for the challenge, you know? Like, more fitting in that way, because it just, otherwise it's just, you know, you get a grass type or you get a water type and it's just a sweep. Easier with the grass type, but not exactly much harder with the water type. Throwing in a Slugma that has been modified so that it technically has like thick fat for water moves. You know, at least gives the Bulbasaur players something that they need to switch through. And it gives the, I should swap out, you've been intimidated. And it gives the Squirtle players something to pause and think over them on their own. I forget, is Bug super affected by? It is, okay, so... Celadon, do not miss. This is secret power up here, isn't it? Yes. And this is the kid with the Sandshrew that killed my Nidorino last round. I'm not fighting him again. Not when I don't have to. Okay, I'm nearly there. I could have an Oddish right now. A Blossom would be pretty nice to have. Not like, I don't think it's necessarily super good compared to Vileplume, but you know, just, I've never used a Blossom before. I don't think I've used a Gloom for a little while. I think in Gen 2 for a little bit. That was so long ago, I don't think that really counts. Yeah, because my first Pokemon was Bulbasaur, and then my second starter was Chikorita. Oh boy, that was not a friendly generation to choose the grass starter. And then I just don't think I've really touched any other grass, like, unless I've chosen them as my starter, I've never really used too many grass-type Pokemon. You know, haven't really needed to, because I go for the grass starter a lot. You know what? Zapper. Zapper can be the cleanup. Let's see, so... Blotting out for Misty. Well, I should probably be present for this battle just to prevent any surprises. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any surprises here. Oh, it lived. I'm surprised. Oh, that did more than 2 damage. I'm surprised. I should have used Leech Life to get it back. Okay. Yeah, Misty has, like, I think it's like Goldeen, Starmie, Psyduck, and something else? I know she doesn't have star U. It might only be the 3. Oh, hey, look, a Clefairy. I can catch it. Is Bill's house a separate area? I'm not joshing you, pal. Are you jerking my chain? Pulling my leg? Can I throw one of my Pokemon into the other pod and we can just end up with a truly the fly monstrosity? Notice that the Clefairy doesn't get out of the other pod. Okay, and that will give me... Oh, actually, if that moves the cop, then I think I will move on to the next area and see what other Pokemon I can catch before Misty, because I am honestly worried about Misty to an extent. Whoop. Yep, there you go. Now the cop... I have visited the Pokemaniac. The cop will now let me pass through the climb. The Pokemaniac has let me into their home. The cop will now allow me through the crime scene. Okay, but that's a decision for next time. Until then, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you then.